Well, hello and welcome to my Shogun 2 Total War online battle number 10. Now, I did miss off the first little part of this, the loading. So, you can see that my opponent is Oski95_RC, and I'm on the Waterfalls map. And I'm playing with the same build that I used last battle as well. The 6 units of Katana Samurai, 2 units of No Dachi, and then 3 units of Light Cav, and somewhere 2 units of Yari Cav. And I haven't chosen to keep them hidden. I've decided to make a bold move and push right over here to the archery dojo. Not that I need to capture, because obviously I've got no bow troops set for my general. And just take a look at my opponent's setup. Now, he has plenty of katana. Well, it's actually a mixture of katana and lone sword ashigaru, which are his veteran units. Yes, a couple of them are veteran units. He's then got some Yari Ashigaru thrown in there as well. More than my last opponent, which is obviously not as good for me. And he's also got 3 units of katana, 2 units of katana and a lone sword ashigaru in that forest out there. Also, that's worse for me because I've got this build works on being able to pin with my infantry and then hit with the cavalry. So I decided to move up with this Katana Samurai unit here, hoping that my enemy would actually kind of come to me a little bit, because he does have the range units, and as far as he knows, I don't have any, and I don't have any. But obviously he could assume that I've got some hidden in the forest. Sorry, I'm yawning a little bit there. It's like the middle of the day. What's wrong? Wasn't even up late. So, and I decided to create another flank here. This is generally my attempt for him to kind of draw him out to me, sort of create a weakening that I'm divided across two. Well, in this case, kind of 2 elevations up on the hill here and lower down, and that doesn't seem to work or provoke him. So I decided to move my cavalry, my 3 units of light cav, up onto this mound here, crossing the river. And I take them into the forest there. Now, obviously, he's seen this maneuver. If he hasn't, I've been very lucky, but he's definitely seen this maneuver, and that's fine. I don't need to. I know he's got units here, and I decided to move up with my avatar's bodyguard, just enough so that I can hit his Yari Ashigaru and both samurai here, just to kind of agitate them a bit. And that's kind of what I use my general for with the bow, just to try and draw the troops out, because obviously I think, oh, let's hit the avatar's bodyguard. That'll knock down his morale. That'll weaken him considerably. If we hit his troops soon after with morale shock. Fire arrows go in, looks lovely and kills quite a few of theirs. Both in the Yari Ashigaru unit and the bow samurai. He starts to push forward with the bow samurai. I can obviously retreat because I've got 175 range, and then continue to sort of snipe him a bit. So he now reforms there, just a little bit of skirmishing going on. Over here, I've dismounted my Yari cavalry just so that his units don't take this and use the arch bonus to his advantage. So, yes. And fire arrows once more going into the Yari Ashigaru. Not doing amazing amounts of damage, but generally it's just for the morale, lowering that and weakening them a bit. And that one did go through and just own that guy. And so this one. Oh, he's still rolling around, seething around on the floor. I think that arrow went into his neck. Oh yeah, dude, you're so dead. You ain't getting up from that. Oh yes, you're dead. Oh dear. Don't struggle. No, don't try and get up. That's the worst thing you can do in this situation. Just take it like a man and die. No, don't try and stand up, dude. It's like 3 shoulder blade. What are you doing? Die. Get down and die. That's it. Yeah, you're gone. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Okay, so he's dead. Meanwhile, I decided to charge into what was the flanks of this Katana Samurai. They do seem the last moment in charge. But I kind of leave it as a shock charge, because I really want to gain access so that I can flank my opponent around here. And charges in general do manage to take out kind of about between, well, except for the lone sword Ashigaru, most of them lose sort of, well, 40 men, 30-40 men, which is pretty decent for charge. And I'm also trying to do it so I can attract more of his units out from here, trying to create a gap that I can squeeze into, but still there's Yari Ashigaru here. But I do move forward with my avatar's bodyguard, and again I'm trying to separate him, divide and conquer as my style, luring his katana samurai out here on my flank with my avatar's bodyguard. I'm going to keep saying general's bodyguard, I can't stop myself. So general avatar, you know what I mean. But by avatar, not one of those crazy blue things. Yeah, the Navi ain't one of them. So here go the arrows. Oh, owned. You're not going to roll around on the floor, you're just going to take it. Good samurai. So that pushes them back in just one strike, and I do push up with this unit of katana samurai. Obviously, lesser men. I'm going on numbers, and I'm hoping that'll be enough. My men do get hit by the arrows. But I do manage to combine this with a charge against his bow troops, which are caught up here with my cavalry, and then while they're pinned, fighting the cavalry, charge him with the katana samurai. Oh, dude, you got owned. But I have to pull back because he's pulled up bow Ashigaru against me. But for some reason he chooses to charge his avatar's bodyguard right in here. Not sure why. My light cavalry are pretty much screwed because they get hit by this Yari Ashigaru, but I do charge. I just decide to flank round with my light cavalry now. There's my gap. I can flank round the side. Meanwhile, I've pushed up with all my units here, and I'm flanking round on the left with my Yari cav. And I'm trying to push forward my katana cav, and my katana samurai. I've also got my Nodachi pushed up here. But I have done some of the damage I was to do. Why am I yawning? Jeez, it's middle of the day. What is this madness? Had an early night last night and all. So I've got my light cav over here, and over here I've managed to completely flank his troops here. His bow Ashigaru with my Yari cav. And his Yari Ashigaru are quite late to react, so I'm able to bring my Yari cav up the hill a bit, just whack into the flanks of all of his men, and do quite a considerable amount of damage here. And I pull one unit out and charge through with another, just to break this bow samurai unit. Meanwhile here he's kind of reforming, partly with his lone sword Ashigaru against my light cav. I would have used my Yari Ashigaru, but obviously he's formed them up because he sees me attacking here. General's bodyguard charges in against my Yari, and I use this fine opportunity to charge against his avatar, his general. And I've killed his general, his avatar. And now the morale of his men is going to be severely weak, and they're going to break. So I decided to push up with my men. I don't need to wait for him to come to me anymore. I've broken the spirit of his army, cut the head off the snake, so I can push forward. Here he decides to push forward with a large flanking force, actually. Katana Samurai and Lone Sword Ashigaru and his Yari Ashigaru as well. But as you can see, they're all very low on morale, that loss of the general. I use this perfect opportunity while my guys are pinned. My Yari Cav here is pinned against Sword Ashigaru and his advancing Yari Ashigaru. The gap is made, and I can charge him with my Light Cav against his Bow Ashigaru, Lone Sword Ashigaru, and then I crash in with a mixture of Nodachi and Katana Samurai. Yes, I am then flanked. I do have to turn and face his Katana Samurai. However, they're weary, the morale's weak. My cavalry is still free to charge in, and I'm also charging in with more Katana Samurai here, which I brought up the hill. Only one unit's gone down the bottom. 2 units have crashed in here even, and these guys break straight away. They've lost their general. Even charging into the back of this Yari Ashigaru, it's fine now. My cavalry just ready to come through, charge, mass rout, and victory. So I hope you enjoyed this battle. I hope you've also seen battle number 9. That was using a similar build. I will post a screenshot up of the results if I have it. As always, I hope you enjoyed. Please do comment, rate and subscribe. And tomorrow expect some Shogun 2 campaign. I know suggested that I'd hopefully try and get one done today, but I thought I'd do some of these battles instead because I haven't done a battle for a while. Did a couple of battles today, so expect Shogun 2 campaign tomorrow, and I'll also hopefully work on another part of Napoleon Total War Denmark campaign. Am I going to be able to forge a new empire in Britain? We will see, we will see. Yep, as always, hope you enjoyed, comment, rate and subscribe.